Yeah, with the onions and the garlic. With the onions and the garlic, I'm gonna put this ABC thingy to fry with the onions and garlic. So making a video lah. Oh shit. Okay, I think it's a bit alright. I think it's a bit still a bit chunky. I can make it into final. Just simply baru saja. I find that the Food Network for 703 or 707 of Astro very soothing to see them cooking. I mean, I generally don't like to cook, but sometimes it's kind of soothing to actually cook. So yeah, finally chopped it, and it's time to heat up the oil until slight on medium heat. Okie dokie. This is the chicken patty from ramen. So it's one big piece of meat, and it's all minced up already. So just have to put everything inside. I don't know whether to throw away the water or not because it has been defrosting. I think I will throw it away. Besides preparing this chicken patty, I'm going to prepare frankfurters as well. So I'm going to boil water. That's my nephew, and he's learning how to speak, and all he can say is jigo jigo jigo, which I don't understand what it means. So we have oil. Not the pristine type of oil, but just used oil. So just a couple. I think that'll be enough. I need to sweat the onions and garlic. So I feel it's warm. I think it's enough to put the onions in. Sweat it a bit. This from the clean floor. I cleaned the floor, so it's okay. And put in the garlic. brown already, so this is for a surprise. Yeah, surprise. Spicy surprise. I love spicy food, so put in all this into it, carrots and peas and whatnot. Make a huge chicken patty. I'm not gonna put salt or pepper into this, but into the patty itself. Get a bit of this, put it into the bag. Spread it some more. It's up to you how much you want to spread it. It can be very soft. So my surprise is here, and yeah, it's gonna be a big surprise. I don't know when you can put this anytime. You can put it into that, or you can put it in the patty, cooked or uncooked. But I think it's best to make sure it's raw, because that's when it's most potent and strong. This is very, very hot chili. Very, very hot. I better get a bigger bowl, because this won't be enough to hold it all together. Let's see, what bowl do I have? Better pause this thing. So a minute or two has passed by, and make sure the veg is a bit soft. So yeah, and the water is boiling there. I don't know whether you can see it or not. Yep, you can see it. So the water is boiling. I'm going to put in a frying pan first. I'm using this Nutri Plus Frankfurter. Smoked chicken frank. I'm going to use 3 of them. Oh, fuck. Ow! Almost cut myself. Motherfucker. That knife. So, just put in 3 into the boiling water. And put this in the freezer. Now I think I sweated the vegetables enough, so I turn off the fire. And as you can see here, there's some bread, so the recipe calls for some breadcrumbs. I just hope that this stale old bread, which I put in the oven, will suffice. Before you mix in the veg into this meat here, it is best to leave it to cool, because when you mix it together with your hands, it will be a bit too hot, and you might ouch. Then if your hands are full of blisters and all plasters because of the super heat, then how are you gonna? It will be a big trouble, you know. Everybody like needs to every day, right? Or is it just me? Okay, it's just me. So frankfurters, you cook it. The frankfurters theoretically is already cooked in the factory, but as you can, if you've seen all those documentaries about food, factory is not as hygienic as they are supposed to be. So kill the bacteria by boiling it, and later take it out to dry, and put oil onto it and let it sit down and rest, and fry it with the chicken burger. As you can see here, there's some brown bits here. That's caramelization of the onions. If you cook the onions at a low heat, you'll get the sweetness of the onions. So this is a big tip here. Cook your onions slowly in oil and you will get sweetness. Cook it too fast and if it turns brown you get bitterness. So it's something like a yin-yang thingy. So I think I'm gonna put this red chilies into everything and everything and everything. So this is the bowl that I have. Yep, one whole packet of show you the packet. It's a Ramly daging ayam kisar. That means minced chicken meat from Ramly, a very famous maker of hamburgers and everything else under the sun. So beef here and all the chicken I better put in one. This is one whole lump. I mean, I would prefer it if you were to go to the morning market and get your chicken fresh. I don't know whether they have it or not in the morning market. But for convenience sake, this is like Tesco, bought in Tesco. Everything is bought in Tesco nowadays, so yeah, modern convenience. What to do. So it's here, and we are going to simply put the warm hot vegetables. It will be a fucking nightmare to get this caramelized things out of this pan. I need to use this pan later. God damn it. I think I'll put it in water first. So to get rid of the brown caramelized thingies, put in water, soak it for a couple of minutes and it will disintegrate. I think it is the whatever residue of the vegetables that has caramelized or become carbonized. So using a ladle, try to mince it. I think I have too much veg. I have to eventually use my hands to do it. But since out of the package, out of the Ramly package, it is a bit in not minced form. I have to mince it again. Sometimes you think, oh, hamburgers, well, it shouldn't have too much vegetables in it. Well, this is the Gerryko healthy version, so bear with me. Don't even know whether it will taste nice or not. I got the recipe from YouTube, so I'm emulating a bit and putting in a bit of my twist into it, usually the spicy kind. So, yep. The frankfurters I think is ready, so I'm gonna set it here and tend to the whatever thingy frankfurters. So I'm gonna put this aside, and I'm gonna add the chilies, or the big surprise, into my chicken patties. Whoever eats this will be shocked. And to make matters better or worse, Tabasco sauce. Tabasco sauce, lovely vinegary thingy. Oh god, it would be either too hot, too pungent or whatever, but it's fine by me because I don't have any spices at all. So Tabasco sauce is a spice and also a food group. So this one is almost ready. Oh shit, I'm falling. Off the fire. Okie dokie. Shit. oil it as long as you want to. No restrictions or whatever. I'm going to use the hot water to make speed up the removal of the caramelized pan. So dry the pan fritters, and okay, there's a separation of chopping boards. People say that wood chopping boards are not good at all because they harbors bacteria. Well, traditions die hard, so here we are. Take a plate. Okay, I don't want to put oil onto the chopping board. And we just sprinkle some oil all over it. Make sure it's coated everywhere. And let it rest. So, better prepare the breadcrumbs. Tabasco sauce is finished. Okay. So I'm going to turn this 3 loaves of bread into I need a bigger chopping board. Into breadcrumbs. Shit, I rubbed some Tabasco sauce onto my nose, so I'm feeling the heat now. God damn it. And there you have it. Half completed breadcrumbs. And to bind it all together, I'm going to put this one into that. We have an egg. Fucking hell. How do you actually... Do I need a cleaver? I don't have a cleaver actually. This is the biggest that I can find. Breadcrumbs are falling. Whatever. These are huge. I think I need to put it in a food processor. Looks like in PJ the rain has come, maybe drizzle a bit, but it's not a full-blown whatever that's normal in Malaysia that qualifies as rain. So it's just a welcome relief, and the wind was pretty strong. But Indonesia, please do the right thing and put out those fucking fires. It's really bad, getting worse by the day. So breadcrumbs, a bit too big, but if you have the time, and I don't have the time because my camera can only last for 50 minutes or so, and I want to make this program or this video in one go. I mean, I can edit video, but I'm just too lazy to learn how to edit it. So yeah, that's why my videos are part 1, part 2, part 3, as if there's a YouTube time constraint, but there isn't for me because I asked them and they gave me unlimited time. So yeah, so as I was saying, plastic chopping boards are the best, and there's a chopping board for the